Hello and welcome to Hardcore Minecraft Season 2, Episode 23, I believe. Now, I want to start this off by saying, yes, I am still sick, but also, Happy Halloween. I will not be kind of celebrating this year because I'm still on the sick side. So, the pumpkins are really all we're getting this year. But, I did go ahead and jump in the world for a bit, and I did collect a good bit of resources. I won't say it's a whole lot, but I want to get a start on this area over here. At least get this house and that house going, because those are the two easier ones. And I do have not that. This one, which is kind of like wall textures. So I do have a bit of stuff going on. But I think we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into me building. Okay, we have one more house to add to the giant collage of houses we have so far. Now this one's sand, just like that one up there is. And I think I want to make that one right there probably the dark oak. So the smaller houses are going to be the ones that we've already done. Ones that are like the top portions of them. And the deep slate's going to be for this weird kind of angular house I have right here. I don't know quite how I want to do this house yet because of its weird structure. So this house is going to have to wait. But I'm also going to get this house up with this one. And there's a second house kind of up. Now, it's not fully up because I don't have the stone brick in order to finish it, so the roof is kind of a little bit of a facade right now. There's no back to it. But the most of the rest of the building is done. Now I just have to go back in and kind of detail with the mossy cobblestone. And then I consider this to be actually a lot accomplished. Okay, I know I've already done an outro to this video, but I wanted to do a bit more because after editing everything down, I discovered it was only 2 minutes long. So in an effort to do a little bit more for that video, I'm going to see about building up the wall behind this, because there is actually a bit of wall back here I wanted to build up. Right here. And seeing about a start on this house. It won't be necessarily all too much, but it will be a start, and then figuring out what I'm going to do with this area. I don't know quite yet. It may just end up being like a little community farm with a bunch of decorative plants inside, but that's kind of the plan for that area. And I did go ahead and grab a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and outline everything with cobblestone. And then we'll see where we're at. Okay, and there we go. A wall completely outlined. Now I've got to get the texture blocks in here. Not that box. This box. Now I see this being more of just a cobblestone wall than anything. I'll come back for these if I feel like I need them, but for the time being, I'm just going to run with the cobblestone. Okay, now after getting in here and building for a bit, I noticed I have nowhere near enough mossy cobblestone, and I do have to go farm some more moss. So for the time being, this is kind of all the wall I can get done, which is good, because now I can decorate this little bit of area, and I can finally solidify kind of this path area. And probably finally get a lantern up across this area down here. Okay, and there we go. That's some pathing. I will finish up this pathing once I figure out what goes kind of in this area. Now going up in here, we now have an official path area. Now I gotta figure out what to do with this circular area. Probably put a scarecrow up in here. I've seen a few designs for them. I mean, it is Halloween. We could probably do something in the ballpark for that. Okay, I'll probably come back when I'm not sick and find this very disturbing. But he works for now. I can fix it later. Now, following my idea as to what I want to do with this area. Since I find myself selling so much wheat, I may end up turning this into like a small little wheat field. Yeah, I can come back and add texture into that later. But it most certainly needed something like that to help divide up this pathway a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more flush, and now let me get some spruce logs. There we go. So there's multiple entry points into this farm. It's just a little community farm. Now time to get the crop actually in there is the problem. Big old box of seeds. So let's take a few of those. Let's throw in a bit of beetroot every now and again. I don't want to put too much back there, but popping in a little bit of color every now and again is not a bad idea. This has been bugging me for the longest time. That needs to slap. Here. Put lights on these just to make sure we have enough lighting going on here. Probably come back and put some lights along this wall and stuff like that, but just for the time being. I do not have my hoe on me. That's kind of needed. I even have a hoe. I have one that's about to break as well. Alright, I have 48 diamonds. I'm just making myself a diamond. I definitely think this farm should have like some slab stepways. There we go. There we go. And there's a little bit of a farm. Now it's purely meant to be decorative, so once these things grow up, I won't be harvesting this again, but there is some like beetroot mixed in here and there. You can kind of see them. Just to kind of bring some color. And once I get carrots, carrots will also be mixed in here somewhere. May be able to put back here to one of these houses. I don't know which one. This one actually does have a back entrance going to the path. So maybe this one, I don't know. But maybe put a little personal garden back here as well. Now let's finish kinda this little path back here. That works. Here we go. Now it's not as prettily decorated, but I can always fix that up. Now I've got to get this path up here somehow connected with that path down there. I think we're actually just not going to listen to this, and we're just going to structure this a little bit more than it is. Oh no! I'm so sorry, wall! Stay right there, you're out of harm's way right there. Stay. I can't smack you if you're out of my way. I need the spruce slabs. You stay there, Wool. Hello, sir. What do you have? Come back here. Dirt, you do have blue orchids. Those I wouldn't mind getting. And there we go. There's a path, and I do have emeralds on me because there is a wandering trader up here with some blue orchids on him. Those I'm going to end up taking. Don't really need the stuff. I can make orange dye on my own. So thank you for the blue orchids. Well, come with me because you're being pushed around by him and I don't like that. Okay. But the pathing is now done. All the way back up to where our library is going to be. And we have a farm in place. So now I'm going to consider this the end of the video. Hopefully this is a lot more to add to the end of that video. And with that, me and Wall are saying goodbye. See you guys later.